My child, before I speak, take a breath. Because once you hear what I am about to say, your spirit will not stay the same. My beloved, heaven has led you here for a purpose. You did not open this by chance. You were guided, drawn, almost carried into this exact moment. And before I uncover the truth about the house you are living in, I must tell you something even deeper. My child, listen with full attention. Since morning, the same light that protected you last night has been watching over you. And the message reaching you now was delayed 3 times, blocked twice, and resisted once because of what it holds. But heaven decided enough. Let it reach you. My beloved, before I continue, do one thing. Listen with your heart. And if you want more messages like this delivered directly from heaven, stay connected because the moment you do, the divine realm opens a path only for you. My child, now listen carefully. Archangel Michael says only 2 minutes remain and I have been instructed to speak quickly. My beloved, do not treat this lightly. This concerns the house where you rest, the walls that surround your breath, the rooms that carry your silence, and the shadows hiding truths you have not yet seen. My child, that house has witnessed something unknown to you, something never revealed to you. And someone, yes a woman, is about to be exposed. And heaven says do not skip this, not even for a moment. My beloved, the reason your heart is racing right now is because your soul already recognizes this message is meant for you. You felt this approaching. You sensed something shifting in your living space. The energy has changed. The air has been speaking. The nights have felt heavier. The silence has grown louder. My child, I see you trying to overlook the signs, but this one cannot be ignored. My beloved, this woman, yes the one you are thinking of right now, the name that quietly appeared in your mind, she has been living behind a mask. A mask that heaven is about to remove completely. And the shocking part is she never imagined you would discover the truth at this moment. My child, before I reveal her role, listen. Your home is under divine watch. Every corner, every doorway, every place you stand, heaven has been observing. And the reason I am speaking now is because something is shifting in your spiritual environment. My beloved, there is movement, there is change, illusions are lifting, hidden intentions are breaking. My child, you are not alone in that house. Even when you feel alone, angels have been standing at the windows, guarding the entrances, walking near you as you sleep. And what they witnessed last night is the reason you are hearing this today. My beloved, the truth is simple. Someone spoke against you. A woman tried to cover your blessings with her jealousy. She tried to place something in the spiritual space around you. She attempted to interfere with the protection given to you. But heaven says she has already failed. My child, do you wonder how? Because the moment she tried, a light stronger than anything she had ever faced rose inside your home. And that light, my light, destroyed every intention she carried, my beloved. But listen carefully. She does not know she has already been exposed in the spiritual realm. And soon it will be revealed in the physical realm as well. My child, heaven is not warning you to frighten you. Heaven is warning you to prepare you because a revelation is coming into your house. My beloved, the walls of your home will release truth. A conversation you never heard will come to light. Something hidden will suddenly become clear. A behavior you ignored will appear in full clarity. My child, this woman does not expect you to find out. But heaven says you will. And when you do, you will understand why this message came now and not later. My beloved, listen deeply. There is a reason you have felt restless. There is a reason sleep has not come the same way. There is a reason your spirit has been waking at strange hours. There is a reason you have been sensing something beneath the surface. My child, that is not anxiety. That is revelation knocking. My beloved, the house you live in is shifting into a new spiritual alignment. And in this moment, as your spirit begins to understand this, stay with me, listen closely, my child, I see the weight you have been carrying. The quiet worries about money, the stress you rarely speak about, the nights when your mind refuses to rest. You have been praying for peace, and your prayers have been heard. You are not meant to walk this journey in confusion and fear. You are meant to walk with faith, with clarity, and with daily direction. That is why a simple path has been placed before you, a 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system. Each day you will be guided with a gentle prayer, a simple money step, and clear direction to help you regain control. Nothing overwhelming, nothing complicated. Just small faithful steps leading you toward peace and stability. If your heart feels ready, if you are ready to release this burden, begin today. The link is in the description, and in the comments below. And now, as this truth settles within you, something deeper is about to unfold, and when alignment shifts, truth cannot remain hidden. And this woman, her truth is next. My child, heaven says you must stay aware. You must stay present. You must notice the signs because her exposure is not random. It is divine timing. My beloved, before I go deeper, hold this truth. You are protected. You are chosen. You are divinely watched. Nothing inside that house will harm you. Nothing formed against you will stand. Nothing sent to distract you will reach you. My child, the reason you are hearing this today is because a miracle is aligning with your living space. Heaven is preparing your environment for a breakthrough, and anything that does not belong will be removed, including her. My beloved, the energy she carried was heavy. It held envy, comparison, silent anger, hidden intentions. And heaven says you must know her truth before your blessing arrives, because what is coming will transform your home completely. And she was not meant to witness it. My child, the next lines I speak will shake you gently, but truthfully. That woman had access to something she was never meant to have. She saw something she was never meant to see. And she tried to interfere with something she could never touch. My beloved, but heaven protected it. And that is why heaven is exposing her. My child, listen with your spirit now. The house you live in is not just a building. It is a spiritual space, a doorway, a resting place for a divine message meant for you. Someone tried to disturb that space. But heaven says your home is about to be cleansed. My beloved, when the truth comes out, you will feel two things instantly. Relief and clarity. And then a miracle, because exposure brings elevation. My child, what she tried to hide will reveal itself. What she tried to twist will correct itself. What she tried to break will restore itself stronger. And when the truth appears, heaven says you will finally understand why delays came, why confusion entered, why your path slowed. It was not you. It was her energy lingering in your space. But heaven has stepped in, my beloved. Your home is about to feel lighter. The atmosphere will glow. The nights will feel calm. The days will feel blessed. The heaviness will leave, because I, Michael, have entered your space. My child, you were chosen to receive this revelation. And the next part of this message will reveal exactly what she did, why heaven stopped her, and what will happen inside your home next. And she tried to interfere with something she could never touch. My beloved, but heaven protected it. And that is why heaven is exposing her. My child, listen now with your spirit. The house you are living in is not just a structure. It is a spiritual space, a doorway, a resting place for the divine message that is arriving to you. Someone tried to disturb that space. But heaven says your home is about to be purified. My beloved, when the exposure happens, you will feel two things immediately. Relief and clarity. And then a miracle, because the exposure activates your elevation. My child, what she tried to hide will reveal itself. What she tried to twist will straighten. What she tried to break will rebuild itself stronger. And when the truth comes out, heaven says you will finally understand why your path slowed, why delays showed up, why confusion entered your atmosphere. It was not you. It was her energy remaining in your space. But heaven has stepped in. My beloved, your home is about to feel lighter. The atmosphere will begin to shine. The nights will feel calm. The days will feel blessed. The heaviness will leave because I, Michael, have entered your space. My child, you are chosen to receive this revelation. And the next part of this message will show exactly what she did, why heaven stopped her, and what will unfold in your home next. My child, my beloved, prepare your heart now, because what I am about to reveal will answer questions you have carried quietly for months. My beloved, you have felt something unusual in your home for a long time. You tried to explain it away. You tried to ignore it. You told yourself, maybe it is just my mind, maybe I am thinking too much, maybe I am imagining it. But heaven says you were never imagining anything. Your spirit was sensing a disturbance long before your eyes could see it. My child, this is the first sign you missed. The sudden heaviness that enters a room when someone carries hidden intentions. My beloved, do you remember those moments when the air felt heavy without reason? When you stepped into your home and your body felt tired instantly? When you sat in silence but it did not feel peaceful? That was not your imagination. That was energy, her energy. My child, heaven allowed you to feel it before revealing the truth because your spirit is more aware than you realize. My beloved, the second sign was quiet but powerful. Your own laughter did not echo the same way inside your home. Have you noticed when joy enters a home, the walls respond? When fear or envy enters a home, the walls become still. Your home became still and heaven noticed. My child, this woman carried thoughts that never belonged near you. She carried comparison hidden inside kindness, jealousy hidden inside softness, irritation hidden inside false concern. My beloved, do not blame yourself for trusting her. Heaven does not punish the innocent for giving their heart. The fault is not in your kindness. The fault is in her intentions. My child, hear this clearly. She underestimated what heaven sees. She underestimated who watches over you. She underestimated who you belong to spiritually. And now she will be exposed. My beloved, this exposure is not punishment. It is alignment. It is truth rising. It is heaven correcting the spiritual atmosphere around you. My child, you must understand something important about your home. A house holds memories. A house holds energy. A house holds secrets. A house holds prayers. A house holds intentions. And lately, your home has been holding a conflict between light and shadow. My beloved, do you know why you felt sudden emotional changes inside your home? Some nights you felt drained the moment you lay down. Some mornings your motivation disappeared without reason. Some days you wanted to leave the house more than stay inside. Those were not random feelings. It was her energy trying to attach to your space. But heaven says her hold has been broken. My child, before I reveal what she tried to do, you must hear this. Your home is entering a divine cleansing. The spiritual walls are being purified. Every corner is being cleared. The atmosphere is being reset. Your blessings are being prepared to enter. And she cannot be part of what comes next. My beloved, heaven waited for the right moment to reveal this. If you had heard this earlier, you would not have understood. If you had heard this later, you would have carried the weight longer. But now you are ready. My child, listen carefully. This woman tried to close a door meant for your future. She tried to release something into the atmosphere of your home with negative intention. She spoke words that could have affected you if heaven had not stepped in. My beloved, words spoken with jealousy carry weight in the spiritual realm. But words spoken under divine protection carry power. And your protection cancelled her intention instantly. My child, the moment she spoke against you, her words fell like dust. They did not reach you. They did not touch your destiny. They did not enter your atmosphere. But heaven recorded her intention. And heaven does not ignore what is spoken in secret. My beloved, the exposure that is coming will not shame you. It will free you. It will release your home. It will restore your peace. It will lift the heaviness you have been carrying. The truth will not harm you. The truth will protect you. But for her, the truth will reveal what she tried to hide. My child, the exposure will come in one of three ways. And your spirit will recognize it instantly. Either you will overhear something, or someone will tell you something unexpectedly, or she herself will make a mistake and reveal her own truth. My beloved, you may not expect it, but heaven says it is already unfolding. My child, when it happens, you will feel something shift inside you, a sudden clarity, a sudden understanding, a sudden lightness. Because heaven has been waiting to remove her influence from your home so your blessings can enter freely. My beloved, the blessing coming to your home is greater than you think. And heaven will not allow anyone with hidden bitterness to stand near your miracle. That is why she must be exposed. My child, you may wonder why she was like this. Why she acted kind in front of you but carried something else behind you. Heaven answers gently. Because your light disturbed the darkness within her. Your peace challenged her insecurity. Your glow reminded her of what she could not control. Your destiny made her afraid. So she hid behind a smile she never truly meant. My beloved, but heaven is finished with masks. Heaven is finished with hidden intentions. Heaven is finished with shadows near your blessing. This is the moment truth rises. My child, now listen closely. Your home is about to feel different. My child, the exposure will come in one of three ways, and your spirit will know instantly which one it is. Either you will overhear something, or someone will tell you something unexpectedly, or she herself will make a mistake and reveal her own truth. My beloved, you may not expect it, but heaven says it is already unfolding. My child, when it happens, you will feel something change inside you. A sudden clarity, a sudden understanding, a sudden lightness, because heaven has been waiting to remove her influence from your home so your blessings can enter freely. My beloved, the blessing coming to your home is greater than you think. And heaven will not allow anyone with hidden bitterness to stand near your miracle. That is why she must be exposed. My child, you may wonder why she was this way. Why she showed kindness in front of you but carried something else behind you. Heaven answers this gently. Because your light disturbed the darkness within her. Your peace challenged her insecurity. Your glow reminded her of what she could not control. Your destiny made her afraid, so she hid behind a smile she never truly meant, my beloved. But heaven is finished with masks. Heaven is finished with hidden intentions. Heaven is finished with shadows staying near your blessing. This is the moment truth rises. My child, now listen carefully. Your home is about to feel different. Something will shift. Maybe in the air, maybe in the warmth of the room, maybe in the way your spirit responds. This will be the first sign that the cleansing has started. And once the cleansing begins, her truth will follow. My beloved, the next part of this message will reveal exactly what she attempted, why heaven stopped her immediately, and how your home will transform after her exposure. My child, my beloved, breathe slowly. Now this is the part where the truth begins to reveal itself layer by layer, exactly as heaven has written it for you. My beloved, listen with your inner ear. Because what I am about to reveal is not ordinary. It is not casual. It is not something you hear every day. Heaven waited for the right second, the right breath, the right moment of alignment to bring you here. My child, here is the truth you were never meant to miss. That woman tried to enter your spiritual atmosphere without permission. My beloved, she did not break into your home physically, but she attempted something far more serious. She tried to enter the energy of your home. She tried to move into the sacred space that heaven has assigned only for you. And heaven did not allow it. My child, let me explain this clearly in simple spiritual understanding. A home is not only walls and floors. A home is a spiritual container. A home holds your prayers. A home holds your tears. A home holds your dreams. A home holds your divine protection. When someone carries negative intentions, jealousy, bitterness, resentment, and tries to influence the atmosphere of your home, heaven responds immediately. And that is exactly what happened. My beloved, this woman entered your space carrying hidden energy. She carried a weight inside her heart that she did not show on her face. She smiled, but the smile was not genuine. She spoke kindly, but her spirit carried something else. She pretended to care, but her intentions were mixed and darkened. My child, she felt threatened by your destiny, threatened by your glow, threatened by the divine favor around you, threatened by your future, threatened by the spiritual protection you carry. And she tried to disturb the harmony of your atmosphere. But she forgot one thing. You are not without protection. You are not uncovered. You are not spiritually alone. You are under the shield of heaven. My beloved, the moment she stepped into your space with those hidden intentions, the angels around your home stood stronger. My presence increased. The spiritual air shifted against her energy. She believed she left unnoticed. She believed she hid her inner thoughts. She believed her mask stayed in place. But heaven saw everything. My child, she tried to speak something into your home. Maybe through words, maybe through thoughts, maybe through silent resentment. It was not loud. It was not obvious. It was not visible. But in the spiritual realm, her intention echoed. And in that echo, heaven responded. My beloved, that night something happened in your home. Something you did not see with your eyes, but your soul felt it. The air felt different. The silence felt heavy. The night felt longer than usual. Do you remember heaven moved during that night? My child, your spirit could not rest properly because angels were pushing away an energy that did not belong near you. There was a cleansing happening. A battle you did not see, but heaven won. This is why you woke up feeling tired even though your body had rested. This is why your mood shifted without reason. This is why your thoughts felt unclear. This is why your heart felt uneasy. This is why your dreams felt strange. It was not stress. It was not confusion. It was not imagination. It was spiritual activity happening around you. My beloved, hear this clearly. The moment she released her silent intention, heaven crushed it instantly. The moment she tried to disturb your peace, heaven blocked it. The moment she tried to cloud your blessings, heaven kept them untouched. The moment she tried to disturb your home, heaven surrounded it with protection. Nothing she attempted succeeded. Nothing she planned worked. Nothing she whispered carried power because heaven stands between you and harm. My child, that is why she will be exposed. Not because heaven wants to shame her. Not because heaven wants to punish her, but because heaven wants to prepare your home for the miracle that is coming. Her presence, her energy, her intentions, they cannot exist with your blessing. My beloved, your next blessing is too pure, too great, too divine to share space with someone who carries a hidden heart. That is why the exposure is necessary. My child, I will now reveal what she attempted in more detail. Listen carefully because once you hear this everything will connect. She tried to plant doubt. She tried to plant fear. She tried to plant misalignment. She tried to plant spiritual blockage. She tried to plant confusion near your breakthrough. But heaven removed everything before it could grow. My beloved, this is why you suddenly felt disconnected from your own home at times. This is why you felt something was not balanced. This is why small things began to go wrong. This is why your emotions felt unstable. This is why your spirit felt restless. That was her attempt trying to grow, but it ended before it reached your destiny. My child, now hear this with the seriousness heaven intends. A wrong word, a sudden confession, a story she cannot keep consistent, a reaction she cannot hide, a message she sends by mistake, a comment from someone else about her, a moment where she reveals her intention without meaning to. This is how heaven exposes what is hidden through the smallest opening in the mask. My beloved, you will know instantly. The realization will reach your heart like a light turning on in darkness. Everything that did not make sense will suddenly align. The feelings you carried will become clear. Your spirit will whisper, "This is it." And in that moment your peace will rise. My child, the sixth sign is spiritual and strong. You will feel lighter inside your own home. Your room will feel brighter. Your breath will feel deeper. Your thoughts will feel clearer. Your body will feel more alive. Your sleep will become deeper. It is the feeling of heaven taking back your space. My beloved, the seventh sign is a blessing in disguise. You will receive unexpected clarity about your next steps in life. When negative energy leaves a home, the future becomes visible. Paths open. Ideas flow. Opportunities appear. Decisions become easier. Confusion disappears. Peace becomes stronger. This is heaven preparing your home for your next divine season. My child, the eighth sign will be emotional release. You may suddenly feel like crying without knowing the reason. You may suddenly feel a sense of relief. You may suddenly feel hopeful. You may suddenly feel grateful. That is your spirit releasing the heaviness that entered your home through her energy. It will not be sadness. It will be cleansing. My beloved, the ninth sign is something only chosen souls experience. A sudden rise in spiritual awareness. You will begin to understand things differently. You will begin to see beyond the surface. You will begin to sense energies more clearly. You will begin to recognize intentions instantly. You will begin to feel changes even before they happen. This is the awakening heaven gives to those who are protected. My child, the final sign, the 10th one. This is the strongest of all. Something big will align for you right after she is exposed. A breakthrough, a blessing, a message, a financial shift, a relationship change, a major opening. Because her energy was standing between you and something heaven was preparing for you. Once she is exposed, your blessing will enter your life without delay. My beloved, hear this clearly. Her exposure is the doorway to your elevation. The moment her truth is revealed, the door to your next miracle opens fully. My child, this is why heaven is urging you not to skip this message. The divine timeline of your life is entering a new movement, and the exposure of this woman is the trigger. My beloved, now that you understand the signs, I will reveal the deeper spiritual reason heaven chose to expose her now and what has been prepared for you behind the scenes. My child, my beloved, now we move into the deepest part of this revelation. What I am about to tell you is something heaven has been waiting to reveal for a long time. You were not ready before. Your heart was not steady enough. Your spirit was not strong enough. But now you are ready. My beloved, listen with stillness. Let every word settle into your soul. The exposure of this woman is not happening to harm you. It is happening to free you. My child, heaven has watched you move with a heart that loves deeply, trusts quickly, forgives easily, and carries others even when they do not deserve it. This is both your greatest strength and the reason some people misunderstand you. Your heart is pure. Her intentions were not. Your spirit is open. Her spirit was divided. Your energy is true. Hers was hidden. And heaven will never allow someone with a hidden heart to stand in the way of a chosen soul destiny. My beloved, now I will tell you the deeper reason heaven is exposing her now, not before, not later. Your next blessing requires a clean atmosphere. My child, heaven has prepared something massive for you, bigger than you imagine, bigger than you prayed for, bigger than your situation, bigger than your fears, bigger than your past. This blessing is not ordinary. It is not casual. It is not simple. It is life-changing. It will affect your finances. It will affect your relationships. It will affect your thoughts. It will affect your peace. It will affect your future home. It will affect your entire direction. And heaven will not deliver a blessing of this level into a space affected by someone who carries envy, doubt, or hidden resentment. My beloved, your home is about to become sacred ground. A place where miracles grow. A place where peace remains. A place where divine protection becomes stronger. A place where your destiny becomes clearer. A place where heaven speaks without interruption. But before that happens, every wrong energy must be removed. And this woman, her energy was the last remaining weight in your spiritual space. The final shadow in the corner of your home. The last interference blocking the full flow of your blessing. Heaven waited. Heaven watched. Heaven protected. Heaven prepared. And now heaven is acting. My child, hear this clearly. If her truth was revealed earlier, you would have been confused. If her truth was revealed later, it would have delayed your blessing. But now heaven reveals her at the perfect time. My beloved, the timing is exact. You are spiritually stronger. You are emotionally ready. You are mentally sharper. Your discernment has awakened. Your intuition is stronger. Your protection is deeper. Your alignment is rising. That is why heaven chose today. My child, the deeper reason for her exposure is this. She was standing in a place that needed to be empty before your blessing arrived. Her presence was filling space that heaven needs to fill with something new. Her influence was touching an area of your life that heaven needs to cleanse. Her intention was casting a shadow where heaven needs full light. Her energy was blocking the flow of divine movement in your home. My beloved, heaven will never pour something pure into a space that still holds poison. Your blessing requires purity. Your elevation requires freedom. Your breakthrough requires clarity. Your miracle requires spiritual cleanliness. That is why she must be exposed. My child, now hear the part many do not understand. Sometimes heaven removes a person not because they are evil, but because their season in your life has ended. Her season has ended. Her presence has ended. Her connection to your energy has ended. Her ability to influence your home has ended. Her role in your spiritual journey has ended. Heaven will now disconnect her energy from your home. My beloved, after she is exposed, something powerful will happen. Something that will give you a deep feeling, something that cannot be explained logically, something only spiritual awareness can understand. Nothing she tried succeeded. Nothing she planned worked. Nothing she whispered carried power because heaven stands between you and harm. My child, that is why she will be exposed. Not because heaven wants to shame her. Not because heaven wants to punish her, but because heaven wants to prepare your home for the miracle that is coming. Her presence, her energy, her intentions, they cannot exist with your blessing. My beloved, your next blessing is too pure, too great, too divine to share space with someone who carries a hidden heart. That is why the exposure is necessary. My child, I will now reveal what she attempted in more detail. Listen carefully because once you hear this everything will connect. She tried to plant doubt. She tried to plant fear. She tried to plant misalignment. She tried to plant spiritual blockage. She tried to plant confusion near your breakthrough. But heaven removed everything before it could grow. My beloved, this is why you suddenly felt disconnected from your own home at times. This is why you felt something was not balanced. This is why small things began to go wrong. This is why your emotions felt unstable. This is why your spirit felt restless. That was her attempt trying to grow, but it ended before it reached your destiny. My child, now hear this with full attention. The reason this message is coming to you today is because her exposure is connected to your next elevation. Her truth must come out before your blessing enters. The negativity she carried cannot cross into your future. She may try to appear innocent. She may try to act like nothing happened. She may try to behave normally. She may try to remain close. But heaven has already marked her truth. And soon you will see it. My beloved, when the exposure happens, you will not need to face her. You will not need to argue. You will not need to fight. You will not need to defend yourself. The truth will come out on its own. A slip in her words. A sudden shift in her behavior. A message sent to the wrong place. A confession from someone else. A reaction she cannot control. A mask falling at the wrong moment. My child, heaven will choose the moment that aligns with your protection. And when it happens, your home will feel lighter instantly. Your spirit will breathe again. Your peace will return. Your sleep will deepen. Your energy will rise. Your blessings will enter freely. My beloved, the atmosphere of your home is about to change. The heaviness will lift. The silence will transform. The shadows will fade. The tension will dissolve. The rooms will fill with warmth again. Because I, Michael, have placed my shield over your home. My child, the next part of this message will reveal the exact signs that will appear in your life and home when her exposure begins. These signs will confirm everything heaven has spoken to you today. My child, my beloved, prepare yourself gently because this is where the signs begin to unfold. Heaven never reveals something without sending signals first. And these signals are already forming around you. My beloved, listen with your inner spirit, not just your ears. Because heaven speaks softly before it speaks loudly. It whispers before it reveals. It touches your soul before it moves your surroundings. My child, the exposure of this woman is not random. It is not sudden. It is part of a divine timeline, a sequence heaven has prepared carefully for your protection. And before the exposure happens, heaven will send signs into your home. Here is the first. You will feel the atmosphere change. My beloved, one day soon, you will walk into a room in your house and the air will feel unexpectedly lighter. A peace you have not felt in a long time will settle over you like warmth. You will not understand it immediately, but that shift will be the first confirmation that heaven is cleansing your home. My child, the second sign is quiet but powerful. Something that has been going wrong again and again will suddenly begin to go right. Maybe your sleep has been disturbed. Maybe your thoughts have been unclear. Maybe your motivation has been low. Maybe small things kept going out of place. But suddenly these things will begin to correct themselves naturally, easily. This will not be by chance. This will be heaven restoring balance inside your home. My beloved, the third sign will come through your intuition. You will have a moment, a spark, a stirring, a sudden inner knowing about the woman who is about to be exposed. Her name will rise in your mind without effort. Not through fear, but through clarity. You will not search for it. You will not think about her. The truth will simply appear in your spirit. That is heaven showing you what your eyes have not yet seen. My child, the fourth sign will be seen in her behavior. A woman who hides her intentions always reveals them when heaven begins to expose her. She will become uneasy, distant, defensive, silent, or overly kind in a way that feels unnatural. Her mask will begin to break. My beloved, there will be a moment when she acts differently, either too distant or too close, too quiet or too talkative, too relaxed or too tense. She may avoid your eyes. She may speak in circles. She may shift her energy around you. This is the spiritual pressure of her exposure showing itself. My child, the fifth sign is the most important. Her truth will slip out in front of you. It may not be dramatic. It may not be loud. It may not be destructive. It may be something very small, a wrong word, a sudden confession, a story she cannot keep consistent, a reaction she cannot hide, a message sent by mistake, a comment from someone else about her, a moment where she reveals her intention without meaning to. This is how heaven reveals what is hidden through the smallest opening in the mask. My beloved, you will know instantly. The realization will reach your heart like light entering darkness. Everything that did not make sense will suddenly connect. The feelings you had will become clear. Your spirit will whisper, "This is it." And in that moment your peace will rise. My child, the sixth sign is spiritual and strong. You will feel lighter inside your own home. Your room will feel brighter. Your breath will feel deeper. Your thoughts will feel clearer. Your body will feel more active. Your sleep will become deeper. It is the feeling of heaven reclaiming your space. My beloved, the seventh sign is a hidden blessing. You will receive unexpected clarity about your next steps in life. When negative energy leaves a home, the future becomes visible. Paths open, ideas flow, opportunities appear, decisions become simple, confusion fades, peace becomes stronger. This is heaven preparing your home for your next divine season. My child, the eighth sign will be emotional release. My child, the deeper reason for her exposure is this. She was standing in a place that was meant to be empty before your blessing arrived. Her presence was filling space that heaven needs to fill with something new. Her influence was touching a part of your life that heaven needs to cleanse. Her intention was casting a shadow where heaven needs full light. Her energy was blocking the flow of divine movement in your home. My beloved, heaven will never pour fresh water into a vessel that still holds poison. Your blessing requires purity. Your elevation requires freedom. Your breakthrough requires clarity. Your miracle requires spiritual cleanliness, and that is why she must be exposed. My child, now hear the part many do not understand. Sometimes heaven removes a person not because they are evil but because their season in your life has ended. Her season has ended. Her presence has ended. Her connection to your energy has ended. Her ability to influence your home has ended. Her role in your spiritual journey has ended. Heaven will now disconnect her energy from your home. My beloved, after she is exposed, something powerful will happen. Something that will give you a deep feeling. Something that cannot be explained logically. Something only spiritual awareness can understand. Your home will suddenly feel new. Even though nothing has physically changed, even though the furniture is the same, even though the walls are the same, even though the rooms are the same, the feeling will be different, the vibration will be different, the air will be different. The silence will feel peaceful, not heavy. Your rest will feel deep, not disturbed. Your mornings will feel hopeful, not drained. Your nights will feel calm, not uneasy. Because heaven has taken back your spiritual space. And in this moment, as everything begins to shift within you, stay with me, listen closely, my child, I see the weight you have been carrying. The quiet worries about money, the stress you rarely speak about, the nights when your mind refuses to rest. You have been praying for peace, and your prayers have been heard. You are not meant to walk this journey in confusion and fear. You are meant to walk with faith, with clarity, and with daily direction. That is why a simple path has been placed before you, a 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system. Each day you will be guided with a gentle prayer, a simple money step, and clear direction to help you regain control. Nothing overwhelming, nothing complicated. Just small faithful steps leading you toward peace and stability. If your heart feels ready, if you are ready to release this burden, begin today. The link is in the description, and in the comments below. And now, as this clarity settles into your spirit, something even greater is about to unfold, my child. The divine reason behind all of this is simple. You are stepping into a new spiritual chapter. And every chapter begins with cleansing. My beloved, you are stepping into a new season of protection, a new season of clarity, a new season of financial growth, a new season of emotional balance, a new season of spiritual awakening, a new season of divine communication. Heaven has chosen you for this transformation, and heaven will not allow anyone to interfere. This woman did not understand who she was dealing with. She did not realize how protected you are. She did not know angels stand around you day and night. She did not know your home is covered by divine forces. She did not know your name is written in heavenly records. She did not know heaven observes every step you take. But now she will know. My beloved, the next part of this message will reveal exactly what will unfold in your home and your life after her exposure, and how heaven will shift everything in your favor. My child, My beloved, now comes the part that will transform the way you see your home, your life, and your destiny forever. The moment this woman is exposed, a spiritual movement will pass through your atmosphere, not to destroy, but to rebuild. My beloved, listen with your inner soul. What I reveal now is not just information. It is prophecy. It is alignment. It is truth reaching you at the exact moment heaven intended. My child, after her exposure, your home will experience a transformation that cannot be explained through logic. It will be felt before it is seen. It will be sensed before it is understood. It will unfold slowly, then all at once. Let me show you what will happen. My beloved, the first change will occur in the air itself. The moment her energy is removed from your home, something unseen but powerful will shift. You may feel like you can breathe deeper, as if the space around you has opened even though nothing moved. As if your chest feels lighter. As if the air feels brighter. Peace will return like a river that was blocked but is now flowing freely again. This is heaven reclaiming your atmosphere. My child, the second change will happen in your mind. The fog will clear. The confusion will fade. The heaviness pressing on your thoughts will suddenly break apart. Ideas will come naturally. Decisions will feel easy. You will think clearly, confidently, calmly. It will feel like a mental sunrise. This is heaven restoring your clarity. My beloved, the third change will happen in your emotions. The quiet sadness, the irritation without reason, the sudden anxiety, the heaviness you could not explain, the frustration you could not name. These feelings will soften, then fade, then disappear. You will feel lighter inside your chest. You will feel calm within your spirit. You will feel steady within your soul. This is heaven bringing balance to your heart. My child, the fourth change will happen in your relationships. People who were distant will reconnect. People who felt cold will become warm. People who misunderstood you will suddenly understand you. People who held back their support will begin to step forward because the negative energy connected to that woman was affecting more than just your home. Once she is exposed, that influence will end and harmony will return. This is heaven removing interference. My beloved, the fifth change will be in your sleep. You will rest more deeply. You will wake feeling refreshed. The dreams that disturbed you will stop. The restless nights will calm. You will feel protected even while you sleep because spiritual disturbance leaves with the one who caused it. Your home will become a place of divine rest again. This is heaven restoring your peace. My child, the sixth change will be financial. Opportunities that were delayed will begin to move. Money that was held back will begin to flow. Work that slowed down will begin to increase. Ideas that felt blocked will come alive. The direction that felt unclear will become certain. Because financial blessings cannot move freely in a spiritually disturbed atmosphere. Her energy was blocking your abundance. This is heaven removing that block. My beloved, the seventh change will appear in the smallest details of your home. A room will feel brighter. A corner will feel lighter. Your bed will feel more comfortable. Your workspace will feel more inspiring. Your living space will feel warmer. Even the objects around you will feel different because energy settles into everything. And heaven is now cleansing everything. This is the renewal of your environment. My child, the eighth change will happen in your intuition. Your inner knowing will become sharper. Your inner voice will become stronger. Your discernment will rise. Your instincts will become accurate. Your ability to sense true intentions will increase because the blockage that clouded your spiritual vision will be gone. This is heaven awakening your spirit. My beloved, the ninth change will be visible in your daily life. Your timing will improve. Your decisions will align. Your actions will flow naturally. Your days will feel lighter. Your plans will fall into place with ease. You will begin to walk in divine alignment. This is heaven guiding your steps. My child, the 10th change is the most powerful of all. A major blessing will enter your life directly connected to your home. This blessing may appear as a financial breakthrough, a move to a better place, a new opportunity, a miracle linked to property or home, a shift in your living situation, a strong wave of abundance, or release from something that held you back, a divine upgrade in your environment. This will happen after her exposure, not before, not during, but after. Because heaven has been protecting this blessing until your atmosphere is purified. My beloved, understand this clearly. The woman being exposed is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of the chapter heaven has prepared for you. Her leaving is your arrival. Her exposure is your rise. Her exit is your breakthrough. Her truth is your freedom. My child, heaven does not remove without giving more. Heaven does not reveal without blessing. Heaven does not take away without replacing. Heaven does not cleanse without restoring. What is coming to your home after her exposure will surprise you, lift you, and transform your entire path. My beloved, in the next part of this message, I will reveal why this woman was allowed near you in the first place, what her role was, and how heaven used even her hidden intentions for your growth. My child, my beloved, you have now reached the part of this message where heaven reveals something most people never understand. Why this woman was allowed near you at all. Why her presence entered your life. Why her energy touched your home. And why heaven did not remove her earlier. My beloved, heaven never allows anything without purpose. Even the painful moments, even the confusing situations, even the hidden intentions you could not see. My child, listen calmly. Her presence in your life had a divine purpose. Not because she was meant to stay, but because she was meant to teach, reveal, expose, and prepare. Yes, my beloved. Even her wrong intentions were used by heaven to strengthen your spirit. Let me explain the 4 divine reasons she entered your space. My child, you have a gentle heart, a soft spirit, a pure intention. You trust easily, love deeply, and forgive quickly. And heaven values this. But heaven also wanted to sharpen your spiritual sight. This woman's hidden heart was allowed to come near you so you would learn to see beyond smiles, beyond words, beyond appearances. You were meant to grow from this. Now your mind is wiser. Your spirit is sharper. Your intuition is stronger. Your eyes can recognize truth even in silence. Her presence awakened your spiritual awareness. My beloved, you are rising. Heaven is preparing to lift you higher. But not everyone can rise with you. Not everyone can carry your blessing. Not everyone deserves access to the next version of you. This woman's presence showed heaven and showed you who must be removed before your elevation begins. Her exposure is not punishment. It is separation. A separation between where you were and where heaven is taking you. My child, your home is not an ordinary place. It is a spiritual sanctuary. A place heaven protects. A place where your blessings will arrive. But before the blessing could enter, the space needed cleansing. Her energy revealed what needed to be removed. Her presence triggered spiritual purification. Her intention activated angelic protection around you. She unknowingly started the cleansing that will now transform your home. My beloved, not every gentle voice carries gentle intentions. Not every soft tone carries pure energy. Not every smile is real. Heaven allowed her to come close so you could learn the difference. This was a divine lesson, a spiritual graduation, a stage of growth you were meant to complete, and now the lesson is complete. Her purpose is finished. Her season is over. That is why she must be exposed now. Once the purpose of a person is complete in your story, heaven removes them automatically in one way or another. They either leave on their own, or they reveal their true self, or they disrupt themselves, or they slip in front of you, or heaven exposes them completely. And for this woman, the chosen way is exposure. Exposure not to harm her but to protect you. Exposure not to embarrass her but to free you. Exposure not to create chaos but to bring clarity. Heaven is not harsh. Heaven is precise. Her energy no longer matches your path. Her intentions no longer align with your destiny. Her presence no longer fits your elevation. That is why heaven is cutting the connection. Her presence was not breaking you. It was shaping you. It was training you. It was refining you. It was preparing you. Every time you felt discomfort, heaven sharpened your spirit. Every time you felt heaviness, heaven strengthened your awareness. Every time her energy entered your home, heaven increased your protection. Every time she tried to speak against you, heaven built a stronger shield. You did not lose anything because of her. You gained spiritual growth. You gained divine awareness. You gained emotional clarity. You gained strength. You gained wisdom. You gained protection. And now heaven says, my child, the training is complete. The lesson is finished. Your spirit has risen. Her exposure is your proof of elevation. And now, my child, as this truth settles within you, understand something deeply. What you have walked through was never meant to weaken you, it was designed to awaken you. Every moment of doubt you felt, every shift you sensed, every silence that felt heavy, all of it was guiding you toward this exact point of clarity. You were never lost, you were being led. You were never alone, you were being watched. And you were never unprotected, you were being covered in ways you could not see. Now that the veil is lifting, you will begin to move differently. You will trust your inner voice more. You will feel the difference between truth and disguise instantly. And you will no longer allow anything or anyone to disturb the peace that heaven has restored within your space. And as you step forward from this moment, carry this knowing with you. Your home is no longer just a place you live in, it is a space that reflects your alignment, your protection, and your divine connection. What enters it will be chosen. What stays in it will be aligned. What leaves it will never return unless it comes in truth. You are stepping into a season where your environment supports you, your energy protects you, and your spirit leads you. So walk with calm confidence, breathe in that renewed peace, and remember, what heaven has removed was never meant to remain, and what heaven is bringing next will be greater than anything you imagined.